All right, folks, welcome along to the
One Shot Podcast.
And that's right. So, Mark, what have you made of the World Cup so far?
I'll be brutally honest with you, I haven't seen too much.
I'm the exact same.
Yeah.
I'm the exact same.
Why is that?
You know what it is? For me, it's just a case of there's far too many teams in it for me.
Mhm.
And it's not that it's put me off it necessarily, because I love the World Cup. Like, I'd say 2022 is probably the best match I've ever seen in that final. But it's just so many teams. I think it's like diluted the competition. And as well as that, with it being in America, it's like the kickoff times are so random, mate.
Yeah, it's horrible for like anyone, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I work late nights. There's loads of people who work late nights. Long days. I'm talking shite now. But you've got like a range of times from like 5 right through to 3 in the morning. That's like nearly
No, it's
10-hour period of time where the matches is on.
No, absolutely. And that's the thing. I think it just takes away from it. So you don't really have time to watch Uruguay versus Uzbekistan.
Yeah. For me, like the World Cup, like watching the match as a spectator, like at home, is about beer gardens.
Yeah, 100%.
Warm weather, if you get that. Pubs.
Yeah.
Afternoons, just great crack. But it's hard to have that when it's late at night, because you're having bars maybe only showing like the 5 o'clock kick-ups to the 9 o'clock, but you're not going to see
100%,
2 in the morning.
100%. And like within that, there, like even a bigger issue as well is like hydration breaks.
Yeah.
I was initially on board with them, kind of thinking it will be extremely hot sort of thing, and would it dilute the players' performances if they're not getting the hydration breaks?
Mm-hmm.
But the more I've kind of woken up to it, it's just the NFL.
Well, it's
just the NFL.
Yeah, like American football is so stop-start.
Yeah.
You have maybe 10 seconds of action and then a commercial break. And is that maybe what they're trying to do? Like, this is a great opportunity for sponsors and that to fit in their advertisements during those hydration breaks.
I was saying, I was watching that Argentina game the other day, and it was like a hydration break on it, so it was. And like you see cheerleaders bouncing away.
Yeah.
It's like, what is going on here? This isn't like what makes football so great is like the momentum shifting from side to side. But that kills momentum.
Yep.
That just completely kills it. It's not like NFL where it's one throw and it's like a dynamic movement done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's momentum game. That's what football is.
Yeah, you're not maybe seeing the elite players playing to their full potential.
100%.
Because you'll have the likes, the bigger teams like France and Spain that can go the whole 90 minutes, work teams down. But if the teams that are pausing halfway through, the other teams aren't getting as tired.
Yeah, 100%. That's a great point, to be fair.
You want to see the elite just pushing right to the very last minute and the other teams fall,
Yeah, and like obviously another issue there being in America is like obviously last night, well, depending if you're watching this, but France were playing, I think it was Iraq, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
It was Iraq, yeah, they were playing, and like they had like a 2 hour.
Well, Senegal, sorry.
Senegal. Yeah, no, it was Iraq. Senegal was the first game. It was Iraq. It won 3-0. It was. But they played Iraq, and there was a 2 hour 15-minute rain delay. So there was, because pretty much they have to wait a 15-minute period after like lightning or thunder until they can see if they can play on then. So they have. So like it just knocked everything back. So that match didn't finish till about 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it was like a 10 o'clock kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
So like you get up, you're happy days, I get a chance to watch it here. I watched the first half. That was it.
Yeah. Well, that's another point. They were playing Iraq. What are Iraq doing in the World Cup?
In America.
Yeah, fair play for them getting there, but you want to see the best teams. Like, you've got teams like Italy aren't in it.
Yeah, 100%.
Fair enough, they didn't qualify. I get that, but
surely they're deserving of a place over the likes of.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know what? I'm going to say at Cape Verde. Like, I don't they've been fantastic.
Yeah,
but they're not that like.
Same Curacao as well.
Curacao, like who's really watching?
Haiti, like
Dr. Congo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't want to take away from what those teams.
Yeah,
like they deserve to be there. But
it does dilute the
really
competition.
does.
It just
too
does.
many games.
100%.
And I think,
but it's a bit like the Champions League as well.
It is.
Like you compare. Obviously, you've got like Real Madrid don't have to win all their games in the group stage. They don't, because like they just know, like, was it top 15, top 18, whatever.
You're going to get through, and like now there's 3 European competitions as well. So like basically, no matter where you finish in like the top 10 in the Premier League or whatever, you're going to be in European.
It's just it's all about that.
It's all about money.
It's all about money. You know what I mean? But in terms of what's been good about it, then, it's been great to see a 38-year-old Messi is still lighting it up. Like, he's just different level, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, it's fantastic. Like, I maybe should have changed my my prediction for the top goal. Although it's looking good for both of them.
To be fair, I've had an absolute mare in the predictions. Yeah, I have.
Mine's aren't looking too bad, I have to say.
Yeah, you've done
well. But no, it's fantastic. Like, someone...
Yeah, but
we all knew how good he was. And even the fact now he is playing in America, but to still do that...
But that's the thing. Like, you kind of thought, like, maybe he'd slow down a little bit, obviously, just for his age alone. But also the fact he's playing in America, a lot weaker league. But the way he's just walked back in on the world stage, scored 5 goals in 2 games, he's just... Is he just the best player in the world again?
Yeah.
Like, no, but do you know what I mean?
He's absolutely is.
Like, if he's putting on a pair of boots, is he just the best player in the world?
Yeah. Like, I think the Ballon d'Or should be wrapped up. But
just give it a message.
He will still be in the debate for it.
Well, I think he
after
should.
A World Cup, he always is.
I don't know. I just feel like even now, like, there's Messi and then there's everybody else. It's just what it feels. It's just what it feels like.
Yeah. And even Mbappe, he's maybe not been amazing at Real Madrid. I don't know. Maybe he actually has been. I haven't watched.
He scored about 40 goals last season.
Still, but you know, there's always been talks like. Yeah. Has he been as good as he should be there? But whenever it comes to like
the World Cup,
you know,
he's a monster.
It just shows how good he actually is.
World Cup Mbappe's built different.
Yeah, and even Harry Kane.
Yeah,
Kane looked fantastic. 1 game in, obviously, so it's hard to say now. But
yeah, the game tonight, sort of.
You know, I think there is so many positives. But is it just being too Americanized?
In what way?
I know it is being held in America, but it's just the commercial breaks and
it is taken away from it.
It just is given sort of an American sports kind of thing.
Well, one thing I will say,
I know they have to appeal to. Sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're okay.
I know they have to appeal to the American audience. They want because it's such a huge like country.
But like that's as you said. Just leave it as it is. Then
exactly.
That'll appeal on its own.
Yeah.
Like people don't need a break every. You know.
Yeah.
You think what's a hydration break? So obviously you start the game. That's one break. Hydration break. Half time. Another hydration break. That's 4 or 5 breaks in the game.
Like they're not going to change American football or baseball to suit Europeans, and 100%. They shouldn't have to.
100%.
But I don't. If it's not broke,
don't fix it.
You know,
like it's the biggest sport in the world for a reason.
Yeah, it's great to bring in like the money, but then it's not all about money.
Yeah,
you know, you want to see the football.
Yeah, no, 100%. One thing I will say is the stadiums have looked absolutely incredible.
The stadiums are incredible. The infrastructure is second to none.
Like incredible. Like it's like something you see in a game.
It's unbelievable.
It's unreal.
You know, you can't fault them in that. And like that's just sports standard stadium.
Yeah, that's just that is their norm, and they are Americanized. Yeah, if you want to say it that way. You know,
like the Hard Rock Stadium is incredible.
Yeah,
I actually seen someone who's like, it's the first football match we played in an F1 paddock.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Well, what about Ronaldo?
Well, I seen he scored. I seen he actually has scored now.
Has he scored?
He has scored.
He took his time.
Today,
took his time with was that the first and 11?
I think so.
First and 11 games, yeah.
You know, he's not past. Is he past? I don't know.
He's completely past it. Yeah. No, honestly, truly for me, I just think he's absolutely washed now.
Right.
I just think he is. You know, like I think Jamie Carragher summed it up well, and I might get this wrong, but like Argentina without Lionel Messi is everything Portugal is with Ronaldo. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's the truth. That is just the truth. He's getting in the way of the team. He's getting in the way of the build up. They're actually, I think they're a better team with João Felix on the side instead of him.
Yeah, they need
a bit more fluid, so they are.
I think he needs to be the one to maybe hold his hands up and be like,
he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. He's egotistical.
It just shows it was never a debate between the
two. It just never has been. You know, and obviously like. Was it BBC and all that there making a wee documentary on it, like all the big. There's no rivalry. Yeah. It's just Messi's just the best, and that's just it. Like we have to accept that.
Hands down, it's phenomenal to see.
But rate the World Cup out of 10 then, and give a bit of a summary of it.
Well, like I say,
it's not done yet. A lot could happen,
but I think there is still a lot of potential there.
Yeah,
maybe out of 10 so far. I want to say maybe 6. It doesn't have the nostalgia feel.
Yeah,
it's like the 2010 World Cup, 2014 for me.
Yeah, but then is that an age factor? To be fair,
because
I remember watching 2022 Qatar, and obviously we do talk about South Africa 2010. You know, if we get your Vuvuzela out, but like for 2022, that probably was the best World Cup I've seen.
Yeah,
just for everything within it, and like Messi carrying Argentina squad, and him and versus Mbappe, and it did have everything. Like obviously, as I said, probably the best game I've ever watched live.
That final,
the final was unbelievable, but. For me, probably I don't see him now. He's made like 6.5. Yeah. I think it is great to see the likes of Cape Verde getting results, but
Yeah.
like I don't really care to watch them sort of games.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
I'm here to watch Argentina. I'm here to watch France. Spain.
yeah.
That's just how I am.
Well, that's it. I think maybe once we get into the actual knockout stages where the teams are like diluted down to those sort of
last
ones
32
that are expected to win it, then I think we can see some
we
proper
can go
football,
from there, so we can. But yeah, let us know what you think anyway.
Thank you.